start? I don't feel so good.
So the other night I saw The Darkest Minds from the producers of Stranger Things and Arrival. I like Stranger Things, and I like Arrival. So I left the theater thinking, why? The basic premise is that some virus has spread through the United States and infected all of the children. Most of the kids die, but the kids who survive get superpowers, which are shown by their eyes changing colors. Green eyes, or superintelligence, are considered the safest. Above them are blues, telekinesis, and yellows, who can control electricity. With reds, fire breath, and oranges, mind control, being the most dangerous. Our main character Ruby gets the orange power, of course. She accidentally erases her parents' memories of her, and they call the big bad government to take Ruby away to a camp. Yeah, great timing there, movie. Anyways, she's in the camp for 5 years until a lady from the League of Children comes along and breaks her out. And then Ruby says, "Oh, I don't trust you," and runs away. And then she finds some other kids, and they're trying to find a colony of kids living on the outside away from the big bad government. And then stuff happens, and bonding stuff, yada yada. It's basically every dystopian young adult movie we've seen over the past decade, just not as well executed. One of the movie's biggest problems is that the characters don't feel like real people at all. Take Ruby, for example. When Ruby erases her parents' memories of her, her reaction isn't nearly the frantic confusion that any human, adult or kid, would feel at their mother not recognizing them. It feels like she's reading off a script. I don't know what Ruby wants most of the time, and her motivations make no sense. She's also not even a very likable character. She repays people who save her life by yelling at them. And as she's learning to control her powers, she uses it on people who are minding their own business, messing with their minds or erasing their memories. Heck, there's one part where she freaking tortures some minor bad guy to death by forcing her to walk until she starves. What kind of hero are we supposed to be rooting for here? The other characters are all bland. There's Liam, the love interest boy. There's Chubbs, who's the funny black kid. There's Zoo, the small Asian kid who honestly was actually kind of sweet. The actors are all fine. They do the best they can with what they have. But the script just doesn't build these characters into actual people. No actor could have made these things sound good. The plot is just a mess, nonsensical and baffling. That's why this review seems all over the place. When Ruby gets to the camp, she gets assessed for her powers, and it's explained to her that reds and oranges are too dangerous and immediately killed. Ruby uses her orange power, though, to convince the doctor she's a harmless green. And apparently she's the only kid who thought to do this. No other orange thought to use their powers to get away? At another point, they're trying to find the kid colony, and they're given a secret clue that they have to solve to find it. They eventually figure out that it's an AM frequency which broadcasts directions. An AM frequency that literally anybody with a radio would be able to find. What the heck? So the main bad guy ends up being the son of the president, which is really not a surprise when he says things like, "I can teach you to hurt people if you want to." He gives his backstory that his dad got doctors to work on his son to try and find a cure. Gosh, what a terrible dad, using every power of the presidency to try and cure his son. I didn't even touch on the long, protracted Harry Potter reference, which drags on and on, far beyond any kind of humor. The flirting is just painful to watch. It doesn't feel real. We get the empty platitudes near the end like, "Oh, the world is our enemy." We even get a freaking love triangle, I swear to God. Again, I know this is all over the place, but the movie is too. And honestly, I'm just getting sick and tired of even talking about it. If I explained every plot point that makes no sense, every decision that makes our characters feel unreal and unlikable, this video would be an hour long. Everything happens because that's what happens in a young adult story. The movie doesn't make a lick of sense. The main character was not engaging. The whole thing just doesn't feel like a coherent world. It's just so dreary without any payoff. And I was relieved when the credits rolled. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my website for animation news, movie reviews, short stories, and more. I'll see you all next time. The Bean is out.